Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and I'm here with another video. Um, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell. Um, I can tell you this for sure, you're not going to regret on some of the videos you'll get to receive from me. Now, I appreciate every single one of you coming in and watching. Please like the video and let's see what actually happening. Last night we took a jump. Let's actually expand this and we went up, and honestly everything looked like it was supposed to go up. Like, Bitcoin was supposed to break through this resistance. Looks like it even did at some point broke through resistance. um all coins kind of went green, and and it looked like everything was perfect, set up for a run up, but at the same time I just felt it's not the right thing. As we can see on the history, Bitcoin did came down a little, tried it again, and right now it's on its way down. My personal opinion, it will come down to 44.2, retest in the bottom, which will create an M in that as it travels down. When that happens, I personally believe we're probably going to break through that 44,000 resistance, or for starting right here at the 44.2, and then going further down, at least for a while. Now, second thing that I actually looked at this morning, and I kind of was thinking about, what if? And here's actually the questions for those that um, love the Head and Shoulders, and they believe that that is the movement of the whole market. What if this right here, from right here to right here, is your head, and this part from this candle is where would be your consider as the bottom of your neck, and from that candle, all this area here is the one small shoulder for the small head and shoulder. That's considered to be all the shoulder, but but it's being split by this strand, so it's got kind of got broken into two sections, but it's all considered to be all one. Just doesn't look, to our naked eye as a normal, part is. And then now, and since we are underslanted, that means our head and neckline we're still on the been slanted slightly as well. And next, when we can start breaking out, we will be breaking into this area now. So that is something I kind of been looking this morning. I'm like, what if? So, but to see am I correct or not, we'll see how far further will we drop when we do break through 44, because the next area down to reach is going to be, even if we are under an angle, it's going to be still somewhere between 48 and 49.5 area. If you consider this as a first stop, then still somewhere in the area of 41,000 that we need to come down to. So um, some of you might be asking, so you mean we're not gonna go back up? I don't say we're not gonna go back up. It's just, end of the day, anything can happen. I might close this stream, and 5 minutes later, market makers might decide to take us all the way down, and in 4 hours we'll be at 29,000. So end of the day, it's in their hands, and they have trillions of dollars, access to trillions of dollars, and they can actually make that move wherever they want at the end of the day. But you know, they're interested in taking their money. They're not interested in messing with the market. So as they are interested in taking money from people that have no clue what they're doing, we can actually take advantages of that. And that's the beauty part of them being around. So don't say market makers are bad. They're just, doing what they need to do, and we need to do what we need to do. So that's just, I guess, the process of the game. So I believe you probably can break through the 44,000 today, hopefully, and see what happens next. How far low will we travel, or will we get stuck in the area around 44,000, just right, slightly right below it? Um, from there, either we continue completing the head and shoulder and traveling down, or market maker says, "Oh, hold on. There's some money that we need to make in another place," and then they'll turn around and take us back up. Um, I will, even though we do have this here, this M right here, but but there is a possibility we might have to come back one more time to 48,000, and that just maybe, I don't know. This area right here just looks weird. Even though it might be like I said, this piece just broken by this trend line, because look at it, how it was sitting on it all night long, trying to break through it, failed, and right now it's working its way down. And it looks weird, but it might be considered as good. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to this thing right here. So I'll keep you guys posted as things reveal more of itself, but be careful if you're in a trade. Um, I stayed out of it, and I think it's a good thing that I did. I also couldn't stay up all night. I was falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, so I'll probably go and get a couple more hours of sleep. And I don't know, I'll try to figure out how to actually break my habit sleeping. It's just not easy, I guess. I woke up about, I don't know, half hour ago with a headache, and eyes are barely keeping myself open. But at the end of the day, we all need to make some money, and I'm looking for those opportunities where we can. Also with a playlist, when you guys go to the video, let's go to videos. Let's say we go to the live video, right, streaming right now. Video. Then you guys go to inscription. There's three plays to watch first. So there's three playlists to watch. The my playlist, which is not complete yet. I am still kind of I do not want to teach you guys just a theory. I want to actually teach you guys something that you guys can use, and I can actually even go and we can use that in real life. So that's So that's why it's not complete, because I'm kind of trying to figure out which direction and which directions to go in and which versions of trading to cover, because there's multiple ways you can trade. Of course, there's a small version in here. Uh, if you guys watch this video right here, the 59 minutes video, and you ignore the Bitcoin update, you guys will find some compressed version of ways can be traded. Bitcoin update, you guys will find. Oops. Uh, Now there's a miscellaneous. This playlist I add uh, always something that I find interesting on YouTube, so I add to that one. And this one over here, trading courses by Trading Reality. This playlist completely dedicated to Trading Reality. Trying to go through their content, and they have a lot of videos. I'm trying to go through their content and put together, um, and I'm hoping that I actually found the final missing pieces I was looking for. And I hoping, like I said, um, of their videos step by step. First introduction, who is your enemy? What are they interested in? Uh, the psychology, the rules for trading, and then how to set up your chart, and then they have the um I think 42 videos as he goes through and kind of teaches you to read and interpret the charts. I still, unless it's in those 42 videos, which I have not went through them, I'm going to be starting going through them today. Unless he also has instructions on how to buy and where to buy. Otherwise, that piece of the puzzle from his way of trading, uh, I'm still missing. So whenever you guys come to me and guys ask me, any questions about how to trade or etc., I will always send you guys to this three playlists, and I will always say start with those three playlists. Always come back to my place, and check on if anything new is added. But if you go through my playlist and you look at the investor side, that's the one that's completely beside the last video on where to buy gold and actual gold and silver bullion, which I have the link. I just need to create that video. Then you have miscellaneous, which there on regular weekly basis. I'm adding one or two videos there, so you guys can always check back. And then the final part is trading reality. Um, a lot of things that I use for in it. I learned quite a lot from Tom, the way Tom's actually views things, but I have not found is there any kind of training courses on Tom's YouTube. So that's why I do not have training course for Tom. Otherwise, I would have added Tom here as well. So, but a lot of things as well that I use. I also use my charts layout is from Traders Reality. The red, the green, the pink or purple, the blue candles. They all came from Traders Reality uh, teachings. So so that's gonna. So I'm trying to get the trading in reality as a complete. Of course, there's probably 40 plus hours watch time right now on Traders Reality playlist. But when you guys complete all of those three playlists, you guys should develop the skills necessary to put food on the table without anybody's help whatsoever. You might ask in Slavic, why are you doing that? Why are you providing the necessary tools when then people won't be coming back and watching your channel? Guys, I'm not interested. See, there's two things I'm interested in. I'm interested for you guys to become independent, successful traders. So I can have this channel. We can get on this channel and we just can talk and I can share other things than crypto. I can share where the world is going, uh, where the end of when everything is done, and we uh, in this world and certain people fail with everything that they're trying to do to this planet, where we can actually talk about the beauty part of the world that we're going to eventually see, that how we can actually all right now see the beauty part of this world, no matter how bad everything's getting around us. See, those are the things I want to share with you guys. I want to share with you how to better yourself, not just how to make the money in crypto, how to better yourself. I want to see there's something actually recently I discovered, and I want to share those things with you as well. How all religions lead to one thing, and I want to share about that one thing. So there's a lot of things outside of crypto that I want to share, but as always, nobody's not going to listen to anything else if they are hurting financially. If money is the first thing on their mind, they're not going to listen to anything. They won't care about anything else. So I'm focusing right now is on step number one is completing a complete process, complete trading guide, where you guys will be able to learn and become successful on, and do it on your independently. And I can actually get to do what I would love to do is to make this world a better place end of the day. So those three playlists are your future, your success. So definitely start there. And if you have questions in between, we can fill in those. Now, unless I scream and I say, get buy whatever you can and get into the trade, while you're going through these courses, I would recommend you to stay out of trades. See, sometimes by being in a trade is the same. By not being in a trade is the same thing as being in a trade because you're protecting your money from the loss. And if your loss is greater than gain, why continue doing the same thing and suspect the different results? But you say, but I found your channel, Slavic. Now you can give me the best trades and I'll get rich. You already found so many YouTube channels out there, and every single one of them you said exactly the same thing. Oh, I found you, now I'll be successful. Now you came to me and you're saying, oh, I found you, I'll be successful. But if you've been failing on other channels, what makes you think you'll succeed based on what I'm going to tell you? Even though my approach might be different, but end of the day is what you hear, what I say. It's not about what I say. And see, if you're missing piece of a puzzle, understanding something about trading, and might be something as simple as finding a platform that is has a cheap trading fees, and you might be taking the right trades, but the fees might be killing you. So coming to me And I work with the platform that actually barely has any fees. It's a joke of what fees they're charging me. And I'll give you a trade, and your fees are 3%. And most of my trades are earnings are about half to 2%. I'm not very rarely I'm shooting for 5% profit. So with you trading based on what I'm trading on, you'll get continue getting wiped out. So so it's not about who you listen to. It's about what the knowledge you have. And then based with the knowledge, then you can build the experience, build the skills. And that's when it comes where you do not trade the whole amount that you have in your portfolio. You start off with 1% of your portfolio and you start developing that experience. As you develop that experience and you start becoming successful, then you multiply the amount by two always. So then you move on and you say, you know what? I am comfortable right now, and I think I am okay with right now trading 2% of my portfolio. Then trading 4% of my portfolio eventually. Then 8% of your portfolio. And eventually you'll get to 100% of your portfolio. And eventually you'll start using margin, and you're probably going to trade 200% of your portfolio. But it's very important. Start with small. But for you to start, you need to have some knowledge and experience. And like I said, you start right here. You start with these three playlists. You start with the Slavic D, then move to miscellaneous, and then finally, after you heard enough of bullshit, even though I don't consider the information I teach you is bullshit, but when you get to change reality, he's going to flip your world upside down. And when you're going to start listening to Trader's Reality, you're going to say, Slavic, but why did I listen to your channel? Why did I listen to your trading? Why did I listen to this miscellaneous videos from YouTube? And then you put the Trading Reality at the bottom. See, after you go through these two channels, you'll get yourself to a level of an average YouTuber out there. A little bit better chance because you might hear some, I still have not completed, other courses, but uh, as an investor course, I personally believe it's one of the better courses on the YouTube, if not the best course on the YouTube. Now, uh, when you get to Trader's Reality, he will flip your world upside down. And then you're going to add more tools to your belt. And then you're going to be able to say, you know what? Maybe day trading is not for me. Maybe swing traders is not for me. But at that time, he will fill in the blanks. And when he fill in the blanks, you'll be able to start understanding. You can say, you know what? I'm looking at this chart. And like yesterday, and even everything looks like is a shining days. But I'm looking and I'm seeing a big rainy cloud coming in. And everybody's screaming it's a happy days, but you're gonna say, but I'm not seeing the happy days. I am seeing a cloudy, stormy night. But in order for you to see those things, you need to learn about those things, how you can see them. So please start with this playlist, and then let's go from there. Definitely ask questions. Um, Here's a link to the Discard, and let me know if the Discard link stops working because it's limited to 100 signups, I believe. So I guess this Discard links always will need to be changed, and and that's where in between the videos where I'm at is if I'm not sleeping and I'm answering questions and etc. And you'll go from there. So Blessings to all, and I'll talk to you guys soon.